Miss Shelton,
Yes.
can we do some collaborating on library and math work?
I would love to collaborate, but don't you see, I'm way too busy for that. We don't have time. We don't get enough time in the day to collaborate.
Okay, thanks. So, Ms. Farmer, I would just love to work with your students on math and integrate with some new books in the library. Can you tell me when would be a good time we could do that and any special concerns you have?
Oh, Miss Chen, I would love to be able to do that. Maybe we can plan it in the fall, but right now we've got so much we have to do with the IEPs and with the transitions and with the reading BRIs. It's just not going to fit in this spring.
Okay, thanks. Well, I'll come back and we'll plan another time.
I would love that.
So, Mr. Crawford, I have some great books about math in the real world, and I'd love to show them to you sometime. Do you have time?
Sure.
Okay, great. Is there any reason why we can't incorporate some of the books that we have?
Depends on how useful it is for the math lessons I'm teaching.
Okay. Do you use a lot of books or almanacs here in the math program?
Almanacs have never used
Okay.
math at all.
Would you be interested in doing a workshop sometime on some of the new materials that we have on math?
Possibly. It depends on the timing of it. Some workshops I find useful, some I don't at all. So,
Okay. Thanks. We'll plan something great.
Okay.
Ms. Moore, I would love to work with you on research and your math students using the computers in the library. Do you have any projects upcoming that we can work on?
Yes, I have them doing math projects, and what happened, and interestingly enough, was when I was at home, I had wonderful things to come up. But when I got to school, I couldn't get them to come up. And it was so hard for me because I have these new screens, new projectors, but I couldn't get the things to come up. And so hopefully they can come up to you, and maybe you can get more success with that, because I could not make that happen for them. And we're working on the golden triangle, and we're working on currency and different currencies and conversions. Again, I could not get that to come up when I got to school. So I'd love to work with you, and I would love for us to make that happen for the kids.
Okay, great. I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, good.
Okay, I've been asked about the resources here at John F. Kennedy Middle School. I am pleased to work with Ms. Chen as the librarian. The library here at Kennedy has been excellent in terms of our work. We have a science math fair that's coming up, and I have had groups of students that were able to go up and do research. Ms. Chen has been most helpful in my personal technological requests. Recently, we have had overhead cameras installed that has expanded the educational opportunities for my students. However, it has caused my curiosity to go a little farther. And so now I'm concerned about trying to get my students to talk with other students either throughout the United States or in another country. I would like to kind of video conference with another class from an entirely different state. I have talked to Ms. Chen previously about this, and as she always does, she is looking into it, which is the most I can ask. I must say I'm very proud and pleased to have Ms. Chen here as a librarian. She has, if she can't solve my problem, she has been most helpful in each and every request that I have. I must admit, I'm curious about everything for and with my students, and I try to work with them and use the library as a dedicated resource. Thank you for this opportunity. Goodbye.